It is with deep sadness and heavy hearts that we announce the passing of our beloved Peter Zena George, also known as Andrew Andre Fonseca or Patois from Jiwakako. He passed away on Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023, at the Owen King European Hospital. He was 73 years old. He was an upholsterer for bus drivers throughout St. Lucia and Martinique. Left to mourn his three daughters, including Verna Maros Laurent of Martinique, Nadine Alexander, also known as Didine, of the U.S. His three grandchildren, Anne Cecile Maros Roseman, also known as Anna Silta, Prisca Maros, also known as Pinto, both of Martinique, Desrin of the United States, mother of his daughter Mimi Anthony of the U.S., four sisters, Ita Favre, also known as Mauricia of Bexar and family, Leon Alexander of Kako Babino and family, Lydia Alexander St. Catherine, also known as Liz, who is also his caretaker of Leclerc and family, Marilyn Alexander of Cayenne and family, three brothers, Livinius George, also known as Sonson, of Forestier and family, Leon George, also known as James of Kako Babino and family, Michael Alexander of Cayenne and family. Nieces instrumental in his care, Tracy Alexander, who was his caretaker of Leclerc, Flora Favre, also known as Patricia of Bexar, Deborah Favre, Gilberta Dover, also known as Merlita of Corinth Estates. His 43 nieces and nephews, including Carol George of the U.S., Franklin Alexander of Piaz Gap, Elias Alexander of Kako Babino, Anthony Alexander Martha, Karen Alexander Louis, Elijah Francois of Kako, Brendan Favre, also known as Brian of Bexar, Siona St. Martin of Goodlands, Haggai George, also known as Linton of Kako Babino, Stacy Alexander of the U.S., Annelle Sarah Lee George of Schwazal, grand nieces and grand nephews, including Brittany Favre, also known as Rihanna of Bexar, Leanne Fossois, Liana Fossois, both of Kako Babino, Adoni Alexander, also known as Adi of Jiwa Kako, Jalea Joseph, also known as Dudu of the U.S., cousins, including Jennifer Dujon of Bocage, Peter Samuel, Marie Alexander, both of Kako Babino, Patrick Julian of Jiwa Kako, Regina Raphael, also known as Petrona, Fred Alexander, both of Martinique, Collins George of Antwerp, Josephine Headley of Agard, Irene Knott, Rose Knott, both of Canada, Marie Knott of the U.S., Rufina Alexander of the U.S. His supportive network of friends, including Jocelyn, Sheila, both of Abraham's Fabric Store, Florence Florent, James Julian, Acadia Julian, Sabina Julian, Lucretia Isidore, Leona Florent of Shirakako, Danny George, well known as Hawk, Route 2H from Deriso, M481. Thomas Marshall, also known as Cutter, bus on Deriso Route M1269. Albertina Raggi of Pave and family, Kendall Henry, Mary Felix, Rufina Felix, all of Leclerc, Jesse Stefan of Jackmel, Lishan Linton of Tiroche, 4 Road, Kathy Anthony James of Tiroche, Petra Jack Biru, Feria Moise, both of Twapiton. His caretakers: Damiana Edward of Leclerc, Monica Shangu of Bexon. Left to mourn, the Alexander family of Kako Babino, Mark, Barbados, Martinique, Cayenne, and the United States. The Knott family of Mark, Martinique, the US and Canada. The Hippolyte family of Bexon. The Saint Marie family of Millet. The Jews family of Castries and the US. The Dupre, Barthélemy, and Felicia families of Tropiton. Bus drivers on the different routes, including Granivier, Grosley, Vieux-Fort, Bexon, and Tropiton. Staff and management of Abraham and Stardust Fabric Stores. Also left to mourn many other relatives and friends in St. Lucia and abroad, too numerous to mention. The family would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the staff of the OKEU, Mobility Express, the Red Cross Ambulance Service, and the Public Ambulance Service, who exhibited unmatched professionalism and compassion in the execution of their duties. The celebration of life for the late Peter Zena George, also known as Andrew Andre La France, Foncea, or Patois, will be held on Saturday, June 24th, 2023, at the Babino Pentecostal Church at 2 p.m. He will be laid to rest at the Tiroche Cemetery. May his soul rest in eternal peace. The family requests that persons attending the service wear a touch of yellow.